Hello everybody, welcome to the Lotus Fire Show. My name is Pirates Man, and we're live today with some more Syberia, and apparently it's my affiliate anniversary. We're going to be a bit more festive about that tonight, I think, for Tales of Berseria than I am right now. Ada is telling me we're going to launch our new merch tonight. It's got some fun stuff. I clicked off my game. Alright, for the recap of yesterday, now I don't have to worry, I'm not streaming on TikTok today, so I don't have to worry about clicking off like a million times. We are currently trying to figure out how to wind up our train, and I've got a hook, so I think our goal is to get on top of our train and see if we can hook something there. Otherwise, we need to find a way to scare some birds. Yes. Maybe we cross over the other side here. I swear I saw a ladder somewhere. See, that's there, but the bird's in the way. Boom, boom. Yeah, they're still there! But there's a ladder here. Okay. Maybe we can use that. No, we can't. Very cool. They're angry. Just climb backwards, Kate. They're just birds. Okay, then maybe we talk to Oscar. Apparently the birds don't like him, so...
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
Kate Walker?
There's a winding machine further on down there. But we're going to
50
have to
yards.
shift the train 50 yards.
Impossible, Kate Walker. Train Engineer's Instruction Manual, Chapter 3, Article 2. Once the springs are slack, the train cannot move.
The train
wish that
cannot
rhymed.
move by itself, Oscar. Only by itself.
What the heck?
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker.
Oh, it's
And
too humid
what would
outside,
you do
right?
with a rusty engine driver?
You should take
Bird.
a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork
He's like, but
to
I'm
corrosive
going to
bird
die
excreta.
because of bird
I shall
poop!
remain
That's funny.
inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course.
Incredible. No bird poop for
Oscar?
you.
In a while.
In a while, Kate Walker. Still don't know what to do regarding my hook then. There's a lot of area here and nothing to do with it. I bet there's something to do with it, I just haven't seen it yet. I don't know what to do with the hook. Oh. That wasn't open last time. I guess the station master might have opened it while I was gone. No, this looks exactly the same. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, let's see this machine here. I assume that'll open this.
That looks broken.
Yeah, we already know we gotta probably fix it here. Because the wire's broken. we're just kind of trying stuff. Um, Clicked off the screen again. Let's go. Okay. We need to find a place to use the hook. Or something we can do. I don't know what the conversation with the rectors like actually did, man.
I'm sorry to
What can I do?
You don't know where I might.
Not.
Maybe
Yeah, we've had this conversation
all these.
before.
There's no ordinary station.
I can.
And you don't.
It wasn't. You have.
Cuckoos.
Why not? You.
Mechanical eagle is the stuff we needed to
won't
know
disturb
about,
you
I
when-
guess.
Welcome.
Welcome to Barakstadt, where there's nothing to do. Okay, that's not a go. I've already been to that side again, but never helps. Never hurts to double check. Triple quantable dibble check. Friggin' birds. We haven't been to this area twice, to be fair. This felt like a dead end, actually, last time we were here. So maybe there's something to do, because usually dead ends are not dead ends, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we got a broken... not broken, closed door here.
I can't go.
Yeah. This... Why design an area to make it just a dead end? So there's either going to be something we need to do later, or there's something we can do now. I don't see anything we can click on. And the hook didn't react earlier. So I'm going to go for the later assumption. It's a lot of just travel screens. It tastes like water. I don't know where the rest of the coffee taste is. But... Walk faster, Kate. What's on the other side? Can I go the other way? I like that they had the forethought to make a wind-up thing on both sides of the train. Our only current hints is something, maybe we'd have to check Bergstadt itself. This is the wall? Yeah, this leads to the wall. There's a long way to the wall. It's like we probably need to take a better look inside the university. But I think all I learned right now was about the birds. We learned something about the birds. What did we learn about the birds? No, about mushrooms. We learned, excuse me, that we can look better with the Yongala, whatever it's called. Which key? I mean, I used it. Oh, there's a dresser, in the chapel, I think, that has a secret compartment. All this, all for a dead end, because I need to move my train here. Okay. Come on, lady. Maybe I could just, you know, grab that kid who tries to flirt with us and, like, hang him by the hook. Maybe that's an option. Please move your train out of the way. It's an obstruction. Blah 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 blah. Oh, this is to the beach. Okay. To actually remember the layout. Okay. Perhaps there's a section to the right here that we haven't explored enough, and then we'll pop over. Because I don't think we... I think there's a locked door on the right, an open door here, and an open door over there, and that's pretty much it. It might not be locked anymore, I guess. It isn't locked anymore. Hello. We have not been here yet. Should also, like, take a breath before going down the stairs. Oh, hello? People? Good morning.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My
Okay, they're
husband
German?
say, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
But also French.
Are you from Bergstadt? Нет. So you're like
Yeah,
me.
they're Russian
Birds
then.
just
Oh, never
passing through. I'm stuck here because...
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say? Train kaput. No luck for you.
mind.
I have a little
Nice.
problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge? Lock closed. Barge blocked. But if the locks
Lock
were
closed.
open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that werk.
wants to get paid?
Possible. My husband say we help you if you give money. Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He wants
50?
$150.
150, okay.
$150? I don't have that much.
Dollars
No
too, they're not
money,
talking about
no
pounds.
barge. Let me offer you $75. Nay, $125. Out of the question.
100.
$100 and not a dime more.
Peak negotiation.
barge for $100. Great. Now, don't move. I'll be
You
back
got played.
as quick as possible with the money.
I'm pretty sure Chicante did not mean 150.
I'll leave you to
Okay, I
it.
need the
До
money.
свидания.
Yeah, they're Russian. I thought Barakstadt sounded more Russian than anything else, but... Okay, so we need to find the money. Now we have two potential things to do. Find the money, find place to use hook. Where am I gonna find money? Let's go beg some students. Surely the students of this fine establishment aren't broke, right? Students are never broke. That's not a thing that happens, right? Yeah? 8, I'm not even in the same area as you anymore. Okay, I take my hook now and try using on something. I need an egg. I gotta ask people for money. I understand. Do you think the rectors will pay? I think that it's against their morals, but whatever twisted ones they have. I'm scared of asking this guy.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party?
Just who do you think
Oof.
you are?
Hey! Hey,
Big
Listen.
round eyes. Uh-huh. Something, 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 I'm looking pretty. Can't stop looking at her to the face. That's what he said. I don't think I got any of those lyrics fine, good. Alright, maybe I can just find like a $25 bill hidden under like the carpet or something. Oh, there's more people here. Hello, sir.
Excuse, sir? Please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry
don't
to
know about that
disturb you
one.
in your work, sir, but
This young mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old.
Barely.
Fantastic, wouldn't you say?
yes. Probably,
What do you mean,
Probably.
You don't know. Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
You got any money?
Professor, how do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I set out. And it turns out I need money after all. It's a delicate matter, I know, but I was wondering if you could help me out.
My dear, it would be a pleasure, but you see, I barely have enough myself to cover my meager
He's like, I'm a
expenditure on what I'm
university
paid by
teacher,
the
not a rich
university.
guy.
Sorry,
However, if we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards people who perform some service for it.
Ah.
This is our
So
I'll
we have
leave
to
you
ask.
in peace.
Sorry? No, not at all.
We have to ask the rectors to pay us. You think they deduct taxes
Nope,
on what
only-
they pay us? Okay, good to know. Alright. Now, for some reason, their office is all the way down this way instead of, like, up this fancy pants stairs. It's too quiet. You can hear my footsteps. No me gusta. You could have just walked over. It's one.
Gentlemen, for
a little problem, a little...
They are kept to
Everyone's
oneself,
problems.
and they don't stop the.
Nor trains.
Yeah. Blah blah.
some
Money.
sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out.
She's like, can I borrow
For a while.
cash?
I could work for the money.
Good idea, Kate.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is
Confibulations.
right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we're not
Confibulate.
indisposing you in any way.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My
Thank you,
word,
John,
that
for
is
the
a
anniversary.
fine idea.
Wishes.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
How you doing today?
When you arrived here, You must have noticed a
Yes,
splendid
the thing with
bandstand,
the egg,
which honors the main university
think.
courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas. Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can
100
start working
doubloons.
again.
Dollars.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately,
Hey,
my
thank you
dear,
for the resub,
time and
my
rust
friend,
have
and
taken
I
their
hope you feel
toll on this
better.
university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step.
The pink Rathian. Oh,
You
I
are
don't even
going
think
to
I
have
hunted
to
a
be
pink Rathian.
resourceful.
That's high
To
rank,
tell you the
right?
truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms.
Do you have
here
to do
in
that one? I don't
Barrowstadt,
think so.
And it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions. Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to
Oh, man,
complex
dude.
mechanisms.
That means I did.
should you?
But you don't have to do the Azure
We
Wrath
are
of those.
therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself
Yikes.
worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university
void's not
matter
available to help.
nicely tied up.
I feel you, man. Okay, so they want me to fix their bandstand.
Could I
Out of
Before
No, they want me to move the train.
here we are.
already? My
Thank you.
and
Yeah, tea time, of course, again. These people make me feel. I was watching someone earlier and they were stating, I was hate watching someone, I guess. And they were stating that like other games used a Resident Evil camera angle, and I was like, it's just a camera angle. Eat the bones, buddy. There's enough to keep me full for years. I think you're infecting me, eat the books. My friend, because I was in another server the other day and someone mentioned that they wanted to eat something, and I was like, oh, dude, same. The other day being yesterday, of course. Can I climb this? No? Oh, there's no ladder. Dang. They want me to fix the bandstand. The bandstand seems to need something that weighs the same as the golden egg. Excuse me, sir.
hello.
Shh, don't.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me.
Can't you see I'm very busy?
What are you looking
Yeah,
for?
you're just kind of
None
hanging
of
up
your
there.
business. Now, if you don't mind, I am trying to concentrate. I haven't
it
got
to
a
the
lot of time
older.
left before Professor Pons' next tutorial.
Professor
call.
Pons, you say?
Would you mind
Devour.
working elsewhere, please?
Which one's Professor Pons? Okay, well, it was a good thing we got that book from earlier. I don't think it would have been in the way otherwise, though. Natura non facit saltus. Saltus? We can bug these people that are trying to just study. Sounds like a scheme. I bet it is a scheme. This whole place is sketchy as hell. They've got 3 people that sound like they don't care at all about what's going on in the university. Pons. Oh. Professor Ponzi scheme. Makes sense. What's the question? Burgers? No. Useless people in charge, eat them. Hell yeah. Cannibalism's okay if they're the 1%, I guess. Wait, no. That's right, actually. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I can use the hook. It's just a projector that I can't fix. Actually, I can't even interact with the projector, so there it is. This is locked?
No point.
No point. Yep. Alrighty then. yes. Okay. Perchance we talk to the... Fix the thing. Talk to the dude. We might actually be able to go further down the hallway.
Professor.
What is it you want?
My train
bird.
stopped in a peculiar aviary.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started.
Alright.
Are there?
Didn't say anything important.
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's
yes.
see now.
The Amazon?
It's because
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime.
He doesn't know where the Amazon is? Okay, sick.
Specialization is the key to real knowledge.
Thank you very much.
We went to the... we didn't... I mean... mushrooms were the only thing it said.
To tell you the
Hans?
truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory.
Syberia. Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name.
Vorarlberg.
Hans.
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him?
He liked
Such an
Hans.
extraordinary fact.
Mammoths, of course, yes.
So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know. And
I don't say that word out loud!
Sounds uncannily like the one...
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business.
This game is aged.
Just to imagine him
I have to
running
assume.
a factory.
Can you tell me a little bit more?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said.
I need to like read stuff ahead of time before the words come out, man.
You said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit.
Doll?
Yes. He kept talking
Describe
about
it as sort of children's
One
toy
day
mammoth.
he
Yes.
described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A minute.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there is only one tribe who made figurines
The
featuring a mouse.
Yukols that live in the
and
farthest
that
reach of
tribe
Syberia.
is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reach.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his...
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent the story like that. The doll is a sacred
Syberia with a
part
Y
of
this time.
Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
So Syberia isn't the same Syberia. Syberia, the Y is a different area? Like, I read chimera and I think of monster, but obviously they mean something else. They mean the imagination version of it. Which is a very French utilization of the word chimera, honestly. No, well, this is more Russian, I think, based off the name Barakstadt. I need a TW. They have said the R word 3 times in universe now. Like, honestly. That show... See if we can center it a bit. Okay. We'll meet a gay person and they'll just drop an F-bomb all of a sudden. I'll be like, what the fuck?
I'll leave you in peace.
Like, this is like
I hope
2002.
I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No.
Well, okay. 2002, they might not drop the F-slur, but... Locked? Yep.
No point.
Also locked. Okay, so nothing else to explore around here. He told us about Hans. We might have had more questions, but we don't have the notebook necessary to tell me... to get me to ask people about bird stuff. So I guess... that's the bandstand. By all means, it looks like I need something egg-shaped. So, like, a part of me thinks that we're looking for cuckoo eggs. Let's go back to where the plants are, because we're looking for the mushrooms. You think we can just ask Oscar for money? There's no way Oscar has money on him. He just got his legs fixed. He was strung and quartered before we arrived. Strung and quartered. He actually wasn't quartered. I take that back. Strung up. Yeah, I don't think he made money from it. We didn't pay him for a ticket. Did we? I don't think we did. What do you mean? No, I think she brought her suitcase. Evil. I don't know. I hope she brought her coat. We're going to Syberia for heck's sake. Syberia with an I. We need to eat mushroom. Pardon me. There's no mushroom to consume. There's nothing even resembling a mushroom. How would that translate, actually? Anymore horror? Horror? You can't translate horror. Lotion? No? Water. Lotion would have been something. You just lube up my insides real quick. Lube? Oh no.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
Alright, you got
Oscar,
money?
the sailors have agreed to tow the train, but they want to get paid for it. I suppose you have some petty cash on board to cover traveling costs?
No, there is nothing like that. You will note, however, Kate.
Okie
Everyone's comfortable though. I'm not lending you money, he
Oscar?
says.
In a
I'm nothing. See you later, alligator. In a while, Kate Walker. You guys have mushrooms on board? Hey, maybe we can take this. Oh, we can. Okay. Alright. Sick. He's not gonna let me leave without it, though. The last of... Oh, no. Look, if Pedro Pascal shows up here, I'm gonna be pretty happy, is all I'm saying.
No point weighing.
No point waiting me down. Shut up. Do what I tell you. Yeah, she's got her coat. Leaves it draped over her coat, her chair that she didn't sit in. Shame. Alright, knowing that, we might be able to show the mammoth to what's his face. Nope, the exit's on the other side. Right, probably not. Doesn't matter. I still need to find a way to scare the birds. There's an entire area we do not have access to because birds are bullying us, and I don't accept this. No, there's no rocks. They clean up this place too well. Getting an adult in a drama series. Hell yeah, dude. I mean... What was the name of the series? What's a drama series? I've never seen Padro Pascal before Mando, so... Like, I was expecting a mega reveal when he took the helmet off in Mandalorian, and then I'm like, who the hell's this? I was like, rock on. They got some rando for Mandalorian. That's pretty cool. But there was so much drama behind him taking the helmet off. I was like, who am I looking at? Peak male form. Fair. Yeah, it's his face. I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. We get to see his face for the first time. It's really cool. But, like, usually when they do some big reveal like that in a show, it's because you're supposed to recognize who's under the mask. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. But also, like, no, he
Do
did it in the mirror.
excuse me,
It wasn't
Professor.
even that much of a problem. He could do it by himself.
Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
He was in Game of
Professor,
Thrones.
I have brought you something that should be of interest to you.
I
Look.
feel like you're right.
What have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this
It is in my hands.
You see? Your hands and my...
This is
They're
incredible.
the same, yeah.
After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear?
Oh, we're not leaving without
well,
that.
actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture
Oh,
to my students
okay.
about this very...
do you think so?
Okay,
Obviously.
he's going to the
Give me your
room with the
telephone
classroom.
number and I will call you the moment my...
No way, we just got a university professor's like sick, dude. Oh, yeah, good. He unlocked the door. A voice cylinder? What's that doing here? Hans is communicating with people. Nothing else here by the looks of it. Unless I start swinging my hook around. Whiskey? Nope, tongs, okay. Oh! Oh, I get to sniff this stuff? Hell yeah, baby. Do I have to sniff it? Or do I have to mix it? Amazonian Indian hunter has discovered the effect and started using it centuries ago. Okay, so we can just consume, I guess? Let's try to take the mammoth figurine. We're not leaving until he's done his lecture, that means.
I don't need that.
No, I'm pretty sure we do.
What is it you want to know? Sorry?
Nothing, bye. Alright, I think I got most of the info I want. We got a bunch of new stuff. I just don't know what to do with the powder. So I guess the next step is using the cylinder. Cylindrical. Yeah. I bet I have to mix the powder with something, probably like water. Just walked into this guy's lab and stole science equipment. No problem. Bam, 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 send me in the train. See, how do I know that's Ada being a sneaky snook? Oh, it's not Discord. No Snook being had. Excuse me, sir. I don't actually care about Oscar right now. Sorry.
Everything.
Yes,
Ask.
in a
My instructions: get out there and fix this train. I'm sorry, Kate Walker. I cannot listen to your instructions because I don't care about them. How dare you? Ah, yes, in the hole down here.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully
I don't
last
think they look
Sunday
like that when this happened.
I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take
Mustachio
care of
gentleman.
everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for.
What are we
Times are
fighting
so
for?
hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything.
How did she
Nobody cares
flip the
for our
page?
automatons
I don't like
anymore.
that.
I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of
No
your
one
genius.
cares about the
Please
automatons.
take
The
care of
automatons
yourself.
might have been a way to
I love
fight,
you so
like,
much,
the
Anna.
war with little to no issues. This is February of 42. Like, little to no issues is a big word because... What's that? Yeah, but... Like, I'm pretty sure one of the ways that they who shall not be named attempted to win the war was to, like, resuscitate dead bodies and create automatic soldiers. So automatons that can do warfare would have been a huge boon to any side. Happy it didn't happen. I'm decently happy that we don't have to deal with that kind of monstrosity on the battlefield in this world. Not to mention it's just one step away from T-9000. One step closer? One step closer to... What's the name of the bad guy in Terminator? Skynet, there you go. Thank you, Ada. Undressed. Okay, thank you. Skynet. Why was it called Skynet? What's the logic behind that one? Can I give him some powder?
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
Huh. When was that released? That was a blur from my IMDb.
You don't know where I might find equipment.
Not
We're gonna have
I
this
won't
conversation! What do I need a test tube holder for? Am I gonna pluck someone's... Wow, that feels a little early for that kind of thing, but you know. Pedro was in 3 episodes, so he's like consistent but not super consistent. Fair enough. Not necessarily up my alley, but I like that it explores non-traditional general sexual orientations and such in the 1900s. Can I scare them with a test tube holder? No. Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones. I had a feeling he would be a Martell. He looks like a Martell. The Martells are the pretty people. If memory serves. Is he the one who fights the mountain? I don't think so. The sexually free ones. Ah, classic. Classic Pedro Pascal. Sexually free. Rock on, buddy. He was the gay one. Okay. I'm seeing a pattern here, sir. Perhaps the guy on the bookshelf is looking for the powder that we have within our reach. Progress feels slow in this game because I have to, like, do a lot of walking back and forth. And I don't really know how long this game is. Let's go back to the library. No. Run, Kate. I know it's a library, but I need you to zip. I need you to skedaddle. I need you to zoom. You know, Sonic, go faster than that guy. We just don't have space.
Hello.
Shh.
I'm sorry.
Can't you?
What are you...
None of your business. Now, if you don't
not
mind,
helping.
I am trying to
Professor...
Would you mind
Tutorial. I can't afford... Oh, hello. A notebook? Memory... Amazon. Memories of an expedition. Ah. The red Amazonian cuckoo, Cuculus rosso. This subspecies of the common Cuculus canuus is endemic to the Amazon forest and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. Why didn't you put a... Okay. The male's plumage is a bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more russet and neutral. Habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and dense areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. Wow. You really just roasting this guy? Okay. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest Sauvignon grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. He likes gum. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle bird. Okay, eat and be eaten. Such is the implacable law of nature. Nice. Reproduction. Like other species of cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo delegates the task of raising its young to older birds. Other birds, yes. Parasite behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. The female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nests under construction. She chooses the moment when its owners are absent to lay her eggs, generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs and destroy it to eat. Or eat it later. The cuckoo's eggs generally hatch before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters. Cuckoo chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Depicted here. Even if the cuckoo's eggs is very different to the smaller host's eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways, not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. Red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in the medium term. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on the Amazonian alluvial plains have decimated the Amazon red cuckoo population. Sorry, red cookies. Grape producers to protect their harvests from what they would call invertebrate looting, okay, have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in captivity and is one of the jewels in the crown of the Barokstadt University ornithological collection. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its propensity to become practically invasive whenever conditions are favorable to it, to the detriment of other rare species. Heads of the Barokstadt aviary have have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance out nature's imperfections in this artificial environment. Forest Sauvignon grape. Today it is very rare to find the forest Sauvignon grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by a terrible equatorial phylloxera epidemic. What the hell does that mean? I guess that's a sickness that affects plants. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of the Bergstadt University botany collection and has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. So the botany collection here probably has some of the grapes we need to bully the birds. Got you. I'm gonna go talk to the professor now. Wait, to get reverse bullied? To unbully the birds. Either the rectors or the professor would know to give me access to the botany collection, I suppose.
What is it you want?
If I were to say
Sauvignon.
Forest Sauvignon to you, what would you say?
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon.
We are talking about the same
Shrub.
plant then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy
There's a
fruits.
plant right here, Bergstadt, even
Amazon
where?
Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any.
Station
Highly
master.
impossible.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'll leave you.
Sorry?
You're gonna go back and forth in this map again because that's what these games like to have you do. You've got 500 places to go. You gotta do one of them at a time, and they're always at the other end of the map. I love that tendency. But you know what? You know what would make this worse? Random encounters. That's right. I'm talking about Breath of Fire. 20 hours of gameplay, 15 hours of walking back and forth. Yeah, exactly. I love that we're on the same page there, John. It is the kind of game that, like, if you know what you're doing, you don't really have to use that much time to figure it out. So, makes sense. I mean, kind of like, it's part of what makes Resident Evil as well, right? So, like, walking around. Like, I'm comparing it to Resident Evil because it's the most similar thing I can think of, but, like, the second you know what to do, you've cut off, like, half the gameplay just because you don't have to figure it out, right? No, the beach is this way.
I'm sorry.
What can I do?
Where might I
tell me about
find
the
some
Sauvignon.
Forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
He's making wine out of it, isn't he?
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed.
You're also
about
oddly
which
defensive.
mysterious.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea. It's all the same to me.
Wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally.
Was that your, lawyer instincts telling you that, Kate? That he's not being straight with you, or... Like, did you have to roll a 5 on an insight check to figure that part out? I wouldn't even had, like, if someone talked like that to somebody in a DM, in a game that I was DMing, I would immediately have been like, you don't need to roll. This guy is full of crap. Oh, man, Kate. Kate Walker. Really put all your points into perception, huh? Come on, where is he? Not here. Color me surprised. Why was he trying to protect the grapes? Why is he being so sus? I bet he drinks that stuff. He makes wine out of it, don't he? My guy is bursting. Wait, we just did this. Hang on. Hang on! Ah! Actually, we're probably going to want to go over here. You don't figure he went. Oh, here he is.
Excuse me.
Try the
Can't you
camouflage.
see I am very... Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But,
no, I
okay,
don't.
I think I can give you a minute of my time.
I'm
Tell
looking
me
for
about
a
the
kind
mushroom,
of
the
little
goose
juicy
juices.
berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even forest.
Not
Sauvignon.
even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest
You're being kind of
Sauvignon.
suspicious, buddy.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here in the famous Baruchstadt University Aviary itself.
Baruchstadt. I like the way they pronounce that.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read, miss.
Why are you being suspicious?
But I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know.
Nobody tells me anything.
I'm looking for...
Where's the berry?
I won't disturb...
Welcome to
Okay, well, but he keeps... I don't want to go... Oh my god, we just talked to that guy, and he sent me here to talk to you, you goofy goober man. Okay, we're probably going to want to go back, and we're going to get that phone call now, ain't we? Feels like that's what was going to happen. Go talk to Pons. I bet he's smoking the Sauvignon. Why do you have like a weird copper hat? I don't like. He's got the friggin'. Excuse me, professor. Pardonnez-moi. There's no Z at the end of him. Okay, not that. Oh, interesting. Oh no, we can open the door. Okay.
What is it you want to...
You wouldn't know where the...
why do you think there are Sauvignon?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist.
Why are y'all hiding it now? You're in cahoots!
Yes, indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake.
All right.
Oh my god, the rector's now. I am gonna flip. They're leading me on a wild goose chase. No, just because I can't say that. It's kind of funny because like in French, particularly in Quebec,
a little problem.
we have an expression where like
no.
When something pisses you off, it makes you crap. Essentially, is the expression. So like, I'm gonna effing S.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Baruchstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Baruchstadt. You see, miss, the Amazon forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
All I hear is
That's right. The conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Yeah, if anyone did it, we'd be really cool, huh?
Fortunately, our
wow,
garden
shut up, dude.
has
You just
proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Baruchstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station.
You'll be able after 4 p.m., I guess.
But our station master would be very proud of it. He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow
Speaking
marvelously
of, you have your
if
alarm
we
set?
were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the
Maybe
paleontologist
hypothetically?
got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make
The
it,
wine!
do you think?
I knew they were drinking
And
it!
It would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues. Would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the...
So,
Oh my
if I understood you
heckin' god.
correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt.
They're saying it's
cultivated in a
super good,
garden
so I'm thinking
behind
they're
the
drinking it.
station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care. And finally, the pleasure of tasting
There it is.
yours.
A minor racket
Miss,
operation?
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
Now we found it.
We
got
never
him.
said that.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So,
I'm calling the
what would
IRS!
happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
$100 and I'm keeping it to
If you
myself
would
and
be
we're
so
skipping the next
kind as
bit.
To keep it a secret. It would only be a
Blackmail
small
them, Kate!
local concern producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise,
Dude, we
we'd
could
be
have
liable
skipped
to be
fixing their
fined.
bandstand and
So
just walked
we
off.
can't count
We
on
would
your
be
discretion.
liable to be fined. How much would you be
Don't
fined?
worry,
More or less
I
than
have
$100?
no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
You know what,
Here
Kate?
we are, busy.
Thank
And
You should have taken the $100 from that, left their grapes alone, walked off with your train, and solved me the issue of preventing them from hiring someone competent to fix their bandstand. You know what would have been great for Valadilen's economy? If this place full of uptight D-wads paid for the repairs for all the automatons in this university. But no. Why would we do that and solve the economy when we could get blackmailed ourselves? By Oh, Kate. Oh, Kate Walker. She said we're playing the game. Alright, behind the station, eh? Behind the station. Is that over here? I don't think that's behind the station. It's on the other side. This kind of looks like a garden-ish place, but so close to like a major transport hub too. How do you expect people to not know this? This is also unsolved, so what am I going to do with this? We need a key. Did you figure I need the key from the paleontologist? That makes sense. What? At the risk of repeating myself, have you tried?
excuse me,
Can't you see it? Well,
I won't.
Well.
Excuse
Balls
I won't
and
disturb-
tentacles.
ex-
well,
Clicking too many
You
buttons.
have been playing with me, haven't you?
no, not at all. I've never seen your...
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket. Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there.
It's just a little on the side thing.
on
Yeah, that's
the
what it means.
side
Like.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation
No, they
of
don't.
this
They're,
fine
they
university?
don't care about their
But
reputation.
we haven't done anything wrong.
Can you open the gate
is
to
a
the
crime.
garden?
Oh, sure, sure.
What? No, they're like, he's like, it's not a crime. Smuggling's not a crime. She's like, no, but it is though. I'm like, yes, it is though. It is a crime. Oh, the gate to the, yeah, it'll be this way. No, it won't. It'll be this way. The expediency at which he booked it to get those grapes. He's like, I'm opening that gate before I get accused of something. Thanks, bye. Oh, look at that sunlight. Yeah, you better!
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And
Mum's the word. No, you're a liar. You lied.
I'm not a liar.
You're bad at it too.
Really, just mum's.
I understand.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I didn't even realize he's got like an eye patch. My guy is missing an eyeball. Pre-garden work or because of the garden work? What in your line of work will get you to get your eye? I mean, there's birds. He did mention there's birds that are attacking him and stuff. Okay, we're looking for grappies. Whoa. I know someone like that. Technically they weren't. I mean, technically they weren't born when it happened, and then when they were born they had their... Like, if you're saying it's not a genetic defect, you're correct. I'm gonna go bully the birds now. Or I guess I'm gonna give them what they want since they're bullying me, extorting me. Run, Kate! What are you doing, lady? Oh. Just two? There's three birds. Sorry. If you know, you know. I'm not. No, it was from Asterix. They bob their head like that little dude does in that movie. Alright, what's going on here? They got cuckoo eggs.
Impossible to reach it.
I guess I use a hook then? No? Impossible to reach it? What is she on about? Oh, I get it now. Is that the cuckoo egg? Yeah. What am I gonna do with the mushroom powder then? What the hell? Oh god, I have so much love for that movie. Asterix doesn't. Obelix just imitates the guy the whole time. So like he's like standing in between both of them while they're walking that way. Yeah. It depends on like...
Yeah, miss.
What do you want?
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Baratstadt Sauvignon. Very good year.
Are you trying to bribe me? I'm an officer of the law, not an
very
officer.
touched.
I lied.
Thank you.
I am a representative of the
Thank
law,
you.
question mark. She's still a lawyer. That represents the toy company, yeah. No, she's not the notary. No. A notary basically only handles writing the legal documents. But that's kind of an important role because in order to have things like wills and actual legal documents that are binding written up, you usually need them notarized. Therefore, I think it's either verified by a notary or written by a notary. Wow. Oh, that's a door? I thought we just fixed the thing. Okay. Oh no, we are going into the depths of Hades. Oh, I want to be able to just slide like that. That's... What is going on here? That's it? All I had to do was hit the enter button? That's... None of you guys could figure out to pick up an egg-shaped thing and put it into the machine to pull a lever.
For real?
This is one of the most prestigious universities? Question mark? Why do I have to do this? Why can't they do it themselves? Why can't I just extort them for money once they expose their crimes to me? Alright, I'm gonna go get paid now. That's debatable. What is to tell me she's a good person? So far, she's done nothing that makes her a good person. She's just tired and wants to do her job. Which is objectively not a good job. Right now. She's selling the last bastion of financial comfort a small village has in the middle of Europe to an American mega corporation. No. Because... Yeah, okay, sure, but she's still like, instead of like finding other financial ways, she's like, my job is to do this. That's not a good job. It's not a job that's gonna help the village in the long run, because it's gonna erase part of their cultural heritage.
Gentlemen.
A little.
They are.
No.
Gentlemen,
Money.
I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news. We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed.
And now let us in turn
Give me the
honor
money.
$100. It's
We agree to grant you the aforementioned.
Alright, we can get the dudes to move the thing.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be
Yes, because now you should really. Here we are, busy
already?
It's tea time, yes, we know the door to the deal. Beep, bop, 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 beep. Plus, like, when you compare it to, like, earlier newspaper clippings you get, they mention that, like, Valadzulene stands out because they still use clockwork stuff for their automatons as opposed to, like, robotics and electronics. And you can bet that the big mega corporation toy company is going to go, like, well, that's too hard to handle and repair, so we're going to do what? Switch it to the thing that makes them, like, just conform to everything else that friggin' thing does. Yeah, because, like, nobody else uses that kind of thing. And they created automatons before automatons were a thing. So they invented, like, the world's first automatons prior to the war. Alright. Small loan of $1 million.
There you go. Here's your money.
Now, the problem is they're going to say yes, but we won't be able to open the floodgates yet, right? Just toss it on board. What if you stick your head in the automaton? I'm assuming there's not much space. You might find the hamster.
Not difficult get
That's
dollar.
like running it.
See? You are a real businesswoman.
Or
I'm
you'll
not
see
the
the
only one
bits
around
of the
here. We
people that they
pleased to
steal
do
like in
deal
Doctor
with
Who.
you. Now, why didn't you manage to open them?
You don't have to be a genius. Oh, that's a long, long sentence. This is not Russian. This is like 5 different languages just bastardized together.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual.
He broke the
My
telephone.
husband angry.
He's the one who
Very
ripped the
angry.
cord.
Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput. Now that is annoying. What are you
What a
gonna
Chad.
do? We wait, repair. Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be steak key. Sailor.
Sailor always need key for lock. Yes, correct. Yeah, good.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. No punctuation. Oh, that gave me new notepad stuff, eh? I bet the station master would know about that. Locks. I should just skip and go ask the rectors immediately. I know what he's gonna do. I don't know if I can give you that, miss. Maybe you should ask the rectors, and the rector's gonna be like, oh, but I'm out of wine. Who am I gonna have to wine and dine? That's what the wine bottle's for, isn't it? Yep, guaranteed. The lecture's going on?
Hello?
Hey, how's my
Nope,
little
it's
baby girl?
my mother.
I was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people
Fur
in
coat.
foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine.
Wait, no, she's
really.
right. Hang on.
The
People don't
trip's a
understand what the
breeze, no
weather's like
worries.
outside of their own.
I mean, there's
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is...
Frank?
Who the hell's
Yeah,
Frank?
you're Singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, her boy.
You'll
Okay.
never guess this.
No.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, well, someone or another. Anyway.
The Goldbergs. We're
They
going to the
got him
charity.
singing
Okay.
A couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me.
Wow, I would have loved to
Okay.
have been there.
Oh, too emotional by far.
Too
Especially
emotional by
as I
far.
hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that.
Okay,
next
so he's
time.
getting you to be his co-singer.
I'm
That's
sure
cool.
he has.
That's
It
cute.
would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see. When is his next gala? I'm so forgetful.
I'll look out for them, Mom. Nice to hear your voice.
Well, to you.
It's very nice that she's re-experiencing romance even after she feels like she doesn't deserve it. Well, doesn't deserve it. After she feels like she's past the age of having romance. But I'm busy, lady. Alright, well, I'm working that day, but I thought we were going to cook something. True. That's this
I'm
weekend,
sorry
by
to
the way.
What can I do for you?
Can you explain to me?
A lock, right, is a system of sealed gates. They're clever, right? They help boats overcome gradient problems in channeled water flows. They make this kind of boat staircase, see? You know what I like? Sitting on the bank, watching the barges and...
I'm sorry. I must have expressed myself badly. I need to know.
I'm not sure of the precise maneuver. Trains and barges. Barges, trains, now...
I won't disturb you.
Welcome to Barrow.
Okay. He's not being useful, which is nothing new. See, if I was able to take all the days I wanted off... yeah, he didn't offer me that. So I'm guessing I'm not the only one who asked for it.
That looks broke.
On Thursday? I got the key.
The instructions are written in a language. The instructions are.
Was that it? That's okay. Oh. Where's the enter button? That would explain why it feels so uncomfortable. Ring ding 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 dong. Dong dong ding ding dong. I love how clean their fountain water is. But their canal is nasty. Should we go check the paleontologist first? I'm gonna bully him for the the wine, I think. Excuse me, Professor Pons. Oh, I can't ask about the...
I'm under the impression that if I am to
You're probably right, my dear, so open...
fair.
I'll leave you...
Sorry?
Do I have to go bully the rectors with the wine? Do 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 do. Yeah. Don't know if it's done yet though. No. Well, he's the last person whose laundry we did, so I did ours. So we need some of mine too. I need clean clothes.
Gentlemen.
Which, no.
Not that I want to use
If you can
currently.
possibly
I
get
don't have
the
any string
canal
shirts for
lock
one.
open, then this...
Open the lock!
What a surprise!
Our university isn't responsible for the functioning of the canal locks.
Well, I
A
tossed in
different administration deals with that.
as much as I could.
If you can possibly
Okay, wait, what?
Open the...
What?
Our university isn't responsible for...
Different administration
Here we
with the
are, biz-
locks.
alright, thank you.
And
Whomst to the... The library. Again, things change every now and then when you finish a step, so we gotta double check a lot of stuff anyway.
hello. Professor...
Yeah, blah blah.
Excuse me. Can I...
No.
You could be a...
Keep...
No! Can I disturb you for a moment? No. I suppose we could take a look in the projector room. Don't feel like we've been there in a while. I appreciate that this skipped the rest of the stairs. Hello. This is also locked. Last I checked. You know what we didn't do? We didn't ask them for the locks manual. Because we don't speak the language. Come on then. I'm gonna go check over there, see if I missed anything. Right. Sounds like an Amazonian forest in here. Get in the friggin' door. Stop opening the menu! That's me. I'm the problem. I think I can ask them stuff, right?
Hey there! My hot. Is it the locks that are stuck? Da, barch. Have you tried, like, nah, not possible. Oh, dear. I am sorry about that. We would save a lot of time if you...
Schlecht idé. Alone begriff nix. In Jammerfeld, moi tut bordele kaputt das Maschine.
Don't you agree? We already accept... That's out of the question. I'll leave you to it.
Moi tu bordele was actually kind of funny, though. My guy is unashamed about the fact that he screwed up the whole freaking system. Moi tu bordele. I'm dead. Deceased, my brother. No. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. We got a broken phone. Right. It's the key. See, I understand the concept of this, because it's just... Okay, I think I need a library book. By the looks of it. So we need to be able to translate this. Yeah. feel like the garden should have had more than one thing. I'm gonna go talk to Oscar. He doesn't want to come out, but maybe he's got a language guide or something.
Everything?
Yes, Kate.
You must have seen that barge on the canal, Oscar? Well, that barge is going to help us by...
I cannot help you in this matter, Kate.
Yeah, I figured...
Because you are very attentive.
Because you're attentive.
Oscar, I was just...
No.
Sorry,
Oscar,
wrong answer.
there's...
Rust.
There's a winding machine. Oscar?
In a...
No. Oh, good. The powder still doesn't, like... Like, I don't understand the powder. What am I using it for, you know what I mean? Is there nothing else here? Get more grapes.
I don't need that.
Okay. I didn't think so, but... No, wait. So, my thought process is that I'm going to want to go to the library and pick up a book that might be able to translate the text, the script. We haven't talked to the rectors yet, I don't think. No, yes, they said it's not their jurisdiction. So, I guess... I gotta look for a translation book. You know what? Oh. We gotta check if our slacker here might have had a different reaction to the music turning on. I guess not. Alright. Nothing we can interact with around here. he say?
Hello. I'm sorry.
Can't you?
What do you...
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind,
Professor Pump...
would you mind working?
See, I think I need to move him out of the way, and then he's gonna tell me about... But I need Pawns to tell me what his next tutorial is.
No point.
Right, locked. Yep, for now. For now. Shadow. Anything here? Okay. What about over here? Yeah. We already checked this, but it never hurts to check twice.
What is it you want?
Your Hans...
He was always a...
What would you say about seeing Hans Varlberg again?
Young lady, you are very...
No,
You
it's
told
physical.
me earlier about a lecture on some ancient...
The Yukals, my dear.
The
Careful
she
not
said
to
yikes.
confuse them with the Ukistran.
Do excuse me.
Okay.
Your eagerness to learn delights me, my dear. But I haven't...
Okay.
I'm under the impression that if I'm...
Your...
I'll leave you...
Sorry?
Anything I can give him to trigger something? No. No. Seems to be the usual solution for these things is just call everybody. Alright, what's our phone saying? Nothing interesting. Nobody, I think, would be able to help. Unless my mom knows how to translate. Not Russian. Okay. I don't like looking at the rectors, but we might have to go see at the rectors. 'Cause there's nobody else.
Gentlemen,
Wait, no.
Yes, yes,
I
blah
haven't
blah.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker?
Ethnology.
Perfectly
oh
well,
dear.
my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it
Miss.
was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss.
Pure incitement. It
Uh-huh.
was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since.
Tradition, young lady.
Yikes.
could I...
Out.
Can you...
Miss your...
Here we are.
And
Wait, we're not done. Come back. He remembered Dragon Ball Day. Well, can't you
Gentlemen.
watch it on the TV? We
Which,
have almost everything
no.
on the TV.
does the name...
What might...
No, no, not at...
What?
The...
You mean
Excuse...
Indeed, the situation...
a trick?
It can...
Oh,
And
If you can
locks.
Open the lock.
what a...
Here we are.
And thank...
People don't feel like very good academics. Alright. Besides stopping me from getting a book, I don't know what else that guy's doing, so. We don't have any dialogue options to give that person, so that usually means we can't do anything, right? I just want to find a thing so that I can translate the thing. But nobody wants to help me.
Hello. Shh. What are you?
None of you, Professor. Would you mind?
Shush your mum. Alright, I really don't know where to go. We're out of ideas. University Barkstadt. Y'all could wash your walls too, eh? Looking kind of beat up. I mean, we haven't been in here, I guess. Might have missed a book. We can't go back down, so that ain't it. This wide area here makes me a little bit suspicious. Okay.
The instructions.
Yeah, I don't have like a key to do the start button or anything. Hmm. The wine bottle's so odd to me too. We might have already done this, but I was thinking maybe the wine bottle can go to the sailors, but throwing the wine bottle feels like a bad idea, so they're probably not going to do that. There's another cuckoo egg. Oh, I guess not. We didn't fix it, eh? It's just... We just took a cuckoo egg out. Really establishing dominance, the cuckoos. This thing's meant to take my eggs out? I'll lay an egg inside of it. Classic. It's like T-posing. Okay, we'll... Anything inside the train? Also possibly on the beach. We haven't been back since we got the the station master move. No, wait, why am I picking it up? What? Oh. That's not what I wanted. What we can maybe do is... Means only one voice cylinder left.
No point.
Yeah, I hear you, but you're not doing anything useful either, so... No manuals on something, no dictionaries, no nothing lying around the cabin. One can only hope, I suppose. Talked to the station master, we've talked to the sailors, we've talked to the rectors, we've talked to the teacher. We haven't talked to that random kid outside. And we haven't been back to the beach. We picked up the hook so early to do nothing with it so far. It's kind of spooky. Unsurprisingly, the beach was empty. Go. Don't stop! Keep moving! I guess we could talk to the slacker kid outside, man, at this point. Nothing else has changed. Munchin'? Hell yeah. Munch. Enjoy your munch. Oh wait, are you telling me to start munching? Because I'm gonna start doing that too. Start munching all these NPCs. I don't remember if I tried using any items on these guys, so we're gonna go ask them if they want any wine. Start munching. Yeah, we're just gonna eat the gate, eat the lock, eat the machinery, flood the entire place. Just. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of boxes everywhere, but I haven't been able to do anything with them. Obviously, the hook we're gonna need to attach it to our train. We're gonna talk to the slacker man. The area he's in has changed a bit. It's got music now.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you
Just who do you...
Hey.
Nope.
Hey.
Listen.
I don't know anymore. There's nothing. Watch it be something so stupid, like figuring out. I bet it's like the factory thing. It's just something I gotta do with the machine, and I don't know what it is because I'm not looking at it long enough. Like, I didn't hit the confirm button that was, like, something I didn't expect it to be. That's locked. He's being useless. Like, I'm sure the old guy's lecture is only going to start when we're, like, when we need to leave, because we can't leave without the mammoth. Oscar won't want to. So I don't think we're missing an item, except it looks like... What do we have? Alright, we don't have anything new here. The last time they said help, they wanted... Oh. Alright, at this point... I can feel myself losing patience at an alarming rate. Keep going back and forth! But we didn't find, like... I didn't try all the dialogue options, and that annoys me to try all the dialogue. And we've done a lot of the dialogue options on a lot of enemies, NPCs. So, I guess...
Hey there.
Good.
My name is Kate Walker. Lawyer. Good. A lot. A lot. No, I wouldn't go that far. Lawyer. Can we change the subject, please? I really... Now that...
Okay.
My husband's... Yeah. We would save a lot of time.
Schleck.
Don't you... We already... That's... You must really get to see... I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Syberia. No.
Too cold, barge number, okay, fair.
I hope my...
It's okay.
My husband say... I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? Put train in barge. Have you gone down to take a look round?
Me to morgen.
We no leave boat.
Husband is land sick.
I'll leave you.
Dos.
We already did this. What's all this? Oh, hey. Cool. Actually, let's give me a prize. Very cute. Yeah, they did mention 100 days of school. Well, yeah, but oh my goodness, this is not correct. What's up? Why can't I run this? Sorry, ExtraLife was like, here, you can redeem this. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. I got a little thing for raising $500 this year. I'm very happy about that. We can display it for next year. Also, the real reason I opened this is because I'm tired of searching. Got that. There we go. Okay. Eggs done. Lock key. Try to enter a random code. Oh. See, we didn't click on everything. Okay. No, wait. Okay.
The instructions are written in.
Yes, but how do I hit the enter button? Try to enter a random code. Yeah, I love that you don't give me numbers. Ah, okay. This one then? In case of problems, contact the following number. But I have a phone. Okay, hang on. That's what we didn't see. 27666742. 27666742. 27666742. 27666742. Send.
Welcome to the East Lock Control Center.
Press the number sign.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2.
Oof.
If you are using the Conning Pass lock, press 3.
Barkstadt.
If you
Yeah,
are
there it is.
using the
4.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press...
I guess we're trying to lower it?
You want to lower the water level? To confirm your choice, press star.
Yes.
Your request has been logged.
They put me
Unfortunately,
on.
our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your.
I'm going to effing poop. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the wrong thing. We want to high the water level then? We want to increase the water level?
Welcome.
Huh? Oh,
Your
penis.
If you are using the.
S4.
If you want to raise the water level.
1.
You want to raise to confirm your choice. Your request has been logged.
Oh my god! Oh, but I figured it out. Sick, dude. Okay, we need to get them to move the barge now. Alright. Because they need to go into the thing and then I need to hit the buttons again to get it higher. I was like, there's no way we can force these people not to be on holiday, but we figured it out. They gave us the code. That was kind of sneaky.
Hey there.
Guten.
My husband's. Right, I've got it. I know now.
Godverdomme. Das ist eine echte
Allez
Leidenschaft.
toi, ranger.
Allez toi, range alle Dingen and obligados de dame.
What did your husband? You, hurry up. Okay, okay.
They're so rude! I'm sure the stuff he's saying is more, like, more rude than what she's saying, he says too. And yet she doesn't censor him all that much. Alright, let's get some God-given patience. Don't know how to operate your own friggin' thing. Okay, and it'll be... Just crush the boat. Ah! There's barely enough space for this boat here. Ugh. Sorry. Yeah, if I had realized or remembered, I think, because I figured that out last time, that the phone number was there, I would not have had to look up online. This would have been done 30 minutes ago. But because we didn't, we ran around the entire game. Again. It's very cool. There's always one or a million puzzles that you just don't pay attention to fully. It's me. They were like sucking the walls wee earlier as well. Hello!
Hey there. Barge on. There. Your barge.
Yes, Frau.
My
Estás
husband.
loco, loco?
But okay. I'll leave.
Dos.
Where do I attach the train? Normally it would be on the front to stop weird torsion.
Everything.
Yes,
Oscar?
rough.
The university authority. Hey,
The problem
what? This train might. Oscar?
in a while.
Return to train. Buckle up. Oh, this is not the right side. Unless I can... No. Maybe we go to the front of the boat and we can find the... No, usually their tow thing would be on the back and we'd attach it to the front of the train, not vice versa. Whatever's towing needs it to be on the back. But I can't tie it here yet.
Hey there! Barge on. What do we do now?
Mademoiselle,
What did your husband say? You attach chain to train and chain to train.
hop.
Catch us. Oh, there we go. Okay. Catch us. Yikes. Buddy, that's a dangerous. Okay. Oh, he wasn't throwing the whole chain. Makes sense.
If that's going to work.
Looks like something's missing. I got the something right here, baby girl. Ah, easy peasy, eh? No problem. Finally, we get out of Barokstadt. We s'en aller vite now. I guess I keep the win for myself. Oh baby, new me is streaming. I wish I could lurk while I was online right now, but there's no point in turning this game off. Well, there is supporting our friends, but it's gonna mess the stream up for no, well, for a good reason. Should I then? I think I should. Oh.
Hello, Kate.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Potts. I'm about to start.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, I will have to go there for the lecture, but won't be able to do anything anyway. Because we can't leave without the, the thing anyway. Hey, the train's not far enough. Also, that's like the wrong angle. Oh. Ah, there it is. It's a very small wind-up key for like... What do I need to do here?
I don't need to do that.
Oh. How do we open the thing? I don't remember how to open the thing. We did it last time, didn't we? How come Oscar doesn't have a phone? That'd be useful.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker.
Oscar?
My incompetent.
Always think... Oscar, get ready. I'm going to...
Good, Kate Walker.
On punctuality.
Yes. Good,
I'm
good,
off.
good.
Yes.
So I just have to get him to open the engine, I guess. Oh, yeah, the lever, of course. But he won't leave without the mammoth. Who is calling me?
Hello?
Where are you? What? Is that a town?
Batterstadt.
I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what
This
I
guy.
gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
Wow.
I don't think so.
I mean, fair.
In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some...
Us? I thought you
Force
were
to stop,
alone.
yeah.
Oscar, the train...
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Messing
Don't
around.
be so
Ayoi.
stupid, Dan, please. Oscar's an automaton created by Mr. Walker.
I swear
the
you
man I'm
think
looking
she's
for.
making this up.
And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated...
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
On this part, I don't think I can blame him.
I don't know why you accepted in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road...
We?
Yikes.
If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to
Oh.
converse with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my department.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
I'm so
Your
sad and
shoes.
lonely.
Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well.
Your
Is there
diary?
anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on the subject?
I mean, drag him.
I don't want to talk about it now. Call me
Yeah,
back.
suddenly she's mad and you don't want to talk about it.
Calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement.
You can be such a...
Takes one to know.
Oh my God! There's no way he called herself it. Of course he did. He's that kind of person. Okay, I got the vibes. I picked up on the vibes almost immediately when he called her the first time. But what about the Goldberg thing for my career? What about this and that? And then she's like, look, I get it. My job is keeping me away. Work sucks. It's hard because everything's being like crappy and unexpected, and I gotta trek across all of Europe, a separate continent. And he's like, but when are you going to be home? And she's like, obviously fishing for friggin' moral support. Oh my God. He's the antagonist. It was him all along. I need a picture of Dan. Alright, we're going to go see the lecture, try to pick up the mammoth, and before we do the next thing, we're going to save the game, call it a day. I'm gonna have to call Whole Man Disposal Services on this guy. If he keeps this up. He was about to call her a B word too, I'm pretty sure. have to talk to the random guy. I bet Dan's gonna cheat on her before the end of the game. Yep. Yep. The lecture hall's up here.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker.
Sure, me too. She's gonna sit next to the projector. Okay.
My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Syberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region
World building
are unfavorable to human existence have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people.
They still have mammoths, apparently.
We know that the origins of the Yukols
The one guy just yawning.
Ice Age. Curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe and more precisely
Oh, okay, they're not alive.
historic caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long
The Alps, okay.
migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade,
I mean, we know the Ice Age allowed us to travel like across continental ocean separations.
Meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man
Yeah,
and
but
animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukos followed them to the north, the edges of Syberia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cave drawings,
Sick.
identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukos
Domestication of the mammoth, gotcha.
domesticate the mammoth.
The only prehistoric people to represent a man. Okay.
Prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth.
That is actually solid evidence.
Genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis.
It wasn't wood.
Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life.
I mean,
This
okay.
day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen,
Saying they have no imagination is a doubtful statement, but sure.
linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks.
Well, then how come
to
we
build the
haven't seen any
frameworks of their
homes?
as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry.
Wood and ivory instead of wood. Okay.
Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years
That would
ago
demand
had
a lot of
no
mammoths.
immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life.
That would demand a
It
lot of
seemed that
mammoths
for
for
a
one
long
house.
time after, the people
Unless they use like
maintained their
tents
strong
and
bond
stuff.
with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukol people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin.
So
for
they just had a lot of
clothing and
saved up?
shelter. Their ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that
Or
to
mammoths aren't
preserve ancestral
extinct.
the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the
Ah,
large number of frozen
gotcha.
mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice.
How did they
of the
survive the?
Siberian
Okay.
They
Okay,
were
sure.
able to live mainly off this enormous
Freezer
food
stock
for
for
almost
3,000 years.
Plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for this.
It's not plausible, dude.
I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question.
What do you mean?
Scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value. To while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian ice arc.
A boat made of ice.
You are
Okay.
invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Siberia, there are living mammoths still in existence.
That makes more sense, actually.
This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries.
120 centuries.
And the island
12,000 years?
are said to live is called Syberia.
Siberia the Y, baby! They said the thing!
The temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish.
Nope, we gotta find Hans, and I bet that's where he is.
Not charted on any map.
Classic.
The idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yugols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of
classic.
Siberia, led by the Russians in the 20th century. The Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation,
Can I move around? No.
People had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yugols' traditional lifestyle. And since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yugo population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yugos have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under
I bet they didn't stop when Soviet
Soviet
Russia crashed.
Century, the last true surviving Yukos have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks.
So there are mammoth tusks in circulation?
There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory.
Photocopy sick, dude. All of 4 people paid attention here. Alright, cool. Oh, can I go that way? You couldn't bring the effigy here? That guy's still asleep. Shouldn't open.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Let's go get our mammoth! Is it still paleontology if the mammoths aren't extinct? Or is it just biology at that point? That's ominous. Boom! Both? Ah! Whoa, this is okay. Legend of the Ivory Ark. The last ice age ended when the planet warmed up. The sudden climactic change threatened the existence of many animal species, including mammoths inhabiting the far northern Siberian wastes. It is said that the Yukol peoples decided to follow Noah's example and build an enormous ark to try Noah's example. I mean, they weren't following his example if they didn't believe in Noah, and considering that religion is younger than the Ice Age, I'm going to assume they did not. But hey. Sure. I'm being a bit finicky on that one. They lived in symbiosis with the pachyderm, which was at the heart of the religious worship. The ship was constructed entirely from mammoth tusks. Again, how many mammoths do you think you have to, like, harvest the tusks from? With the small, what's the word I'm looking for? Exception? No. Caveat that mammoths probably shed their tusks and lose them with time and grow them back, because that's just how this kind of thing works. How many mammoths do you think you have to harvest to get like a boat's, like a house's worth or a boat's worth of tusks? Anyway, A small herd of mammoths was installed on board with enormous quantities of fodder. Control of the ship was entrusted to a handful of particularly intrepid Yukol clans. Their mission was to take the animals to other lands with pastures more befitting their survival. One day, 50 summers later, as legend would have it, the Ark returned to its starting point. The Yukols were astonished to find nobody aboard apart from the carcasses of several mammoths perfectly preserved in the ice encasing the ship. The clansmen believed this was a mysterious sign from the gods, and they ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. 1 week later, Ark set sail more, carried away by the current. Once again, it returned half a century later with not a soul on board except more well-preserved frozen mammoth carcasses. That's kind of terrifying, actually. This mystery continued for millennia, each time the surprisingly well-preserved mammoths appearing out of nowhere. Yukols interpreted the phenomenon as a benevolent offering from their dead companions who were believed to have perished on the Ark's first voyage in some horrendous maritime cataclysm. It was believed that their souls had found eternal rest on a mythical island that the shaman named Syberia. They constructed a whole religion around this belief, with rites and customs punctuated by the periodic appearances of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. For centuries, nothing changed the Ark's mysterious cycle, only the size of the mammoths changed, reducing imperceptibly over time. Until one day, 100 or so years ago, the Ark returned earlier than expected. It was empty. The Yukols were dumbfounded and utterly confused. The spirits of their ancestors had forsaken them, everything they had believed in. They had been the bedrock of their culture since the very depths of time had now lost all meaning. The most fanatical believers noted that the frequency of appearance had in fact increased and maintained that there was still hope as long as the Ark continued its return journeys from the unknown. Some elder Yukols boasted having seen it several times, but henceforth, each time the white ship returned, it only offered an empty shell to the despairing eyes of the surviving Yukols. Belief became superstition and the reality became legend. Get on the ship. The ship is trying to carry somebody back. That's my guess. He said he had photocopies?
What is it you want?
I must congratulate you for your lecture. You were right. The subject is absolutely fascinating. I never believed that mammoths could be so interesting.
What you heard was only the tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg, pun intended.
If I have at least awoken a passion in you, I'm only too proud.
Did Hans Varlberg agree with your hypothesis on the Yukols being able to tame mammoths?
Now, Hans was no man of science. His pathological obsession was to find mammoths that were still in existence.
You don't believe
mammoths died out thousands of years.
Do you
they
know
died,
what
of
might
course.
have gone after?
No, but I would not be surprised if...
Of course, so he was going to Syberia.
I'll leave
Besides,
you
if we
Sorry?
follow the train, it doesn't really matter because the train's going to take us on one track, probably following in Hans's footsteps. And we'll have learned enough about it to make our way to Syberia afterwards. No, this way. Dun dun. All right. Yes. Paleontology, but also biology. Biopaleontology. Living dead. No. Paleontology. I don't know what paleontology actually really is. It's about fossils, I guess. Ancient stuff. Paleo is old. Latin for one of the old words. It's the opposite of neo. As can be found in the words Paleolithic and or Neolithic. We've already wound it up, so I can just get on board. We might as well watch the cutscene that'll take us to the next area and then just move out. That'll be it. I guess we got wine now. wine and what is it? Yangala Cola. If he starts harassing me for my ticket again, I'm gonna get mad though.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
Oscar?
Everything is ready.
I'll... Okay.
He's like, yo, we're just waiting for you. What the heck? Something in between my toes is bugging me. I don't like it. Feels like there's something stuck there, and I'm like, no, there isn't. Are you just gonna run into that wall, or is it gonna open? Cause one has to assume it can open. It's my face in my toes. Oh no, that's terrifying. It's like that one zit from Wizards of Waverly Place. Can we move on, or? I have to open the gate. Yeah. Ticket, please.
What are you doing there, Oscar?
Oscar!
We comply with railroad and customs regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the...
We need an exit visa to get beyond the wall, Kate Walker.
And
there is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard.
Oscar, the automaton that drives this train will be real.
Yes, Kate.
And it's weird, because sometimes, when he drops...
Please refrain from attributing...
Oscar?
You neglected to find the clockwork winding mechanism for the train with...
What nerve!
I'm gonna knock him the F out!
Help!
I agree.
If you weren't so obsessed...
I am not entirely...
Oscar.
Yes, Kate.
Give me the visa.
I don't suppose...
Your non-supposition...
Okay.
Yes.
We could have just left. We could have just gone. We could have... But no. Instead, we have to end the stream now. Peace out, folks. Love you, folks. We are done with the day. Hope you folks enjoyed. We'll be back tonight with some Tales of Syberia, as we have finished Tales of Syberia last time, and Ada was very asleep last time. So let's hope Ada and I are a bit more awake. And, yeah, we're gonna enjoy that game, I think, a lot. I know I do. It's one of my favorite Tales games. I got nothing else to say, so hope you folks enjoyed. Peace out.